राउज एवेन्यू डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स डीडीयू मार्ग नई दिल्ली का भव्य उद्घाटन दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट के चीफ जस्टिस राजेंद्र मेनन द्वारा किया गया।
सर उधर से ही सर थोड़ा आप सामने आ जाइए सर प्लीज।
October 2018, when the present Chief Justice, Justice Gogoi took over, and when he initiated a process to ensure that all judicial posts in the subordinate judiciaries are filled up, the urgent need for having additional court complexes in Delhi was felt. Why? Because the Honorable Chief Justice of India took up the matter on the judicial side, and notices were issued to each High Court and the state government, and as it had been on the first day in October itself, Delhi's chance came up, and we had to tell the High Court that we have about 282 vacancies. We were asked why are we not filling it up. We said we are short of more than 160 courtrooms. The Chief Justice said, I don't know. We have to fill up all the posts, make arrangements. And therefore, the High Court started the search for additional accommodation for accommodating more than 187 courtrooms. And in that process, when I sat with Justice Ravindra Bhatt, Justice Sistani, and other officials of the registry, we found that the Rouse Avenue Court complex is already ready. It can be made operational with certain finishing touches to be given, furnishing, computerization, electrification, etc. And more than 42 courts can be accommodated in this complex. And at that point of time, a batch of the 2016-17 judicial officers were undergoing training, and we were informed that before 31st of March, we would have about 48 judicial officers ready to join duties. And that is when we thought that we have no other option but to make this court complex operational. Then the question arose as to which court should be shifted to this complex. I was told that there was already a full court decision for shifting the CBI courts and the Motor Accident Claims Tribunal courts. We interacted with the members of the bar, and I have to say from the bottom of my heart that the members of the bar cooperated. The members of the coordination committee made a request that we may reconsider the question of shifting the motor accident claims tribunals. Instead, we may consider for shifting some other courts. And therefore, after deliberation, initially we thought of shifting the courts dealing with financial institute cases, that is under section 138 of the Negotiable Instrument Act. The bar had certain reservations, and then the idea came that we can shift the labor courts which are housed in the Dwarka court complex. The Labour Bar Association made a request that the Dwarka court complex is not convenient for them, even the litigants who have to come from various factories where they are working, and if their courts are shifted to the Rouse Avenue, it would be convenient for them. And that is how the final decision was taken after approval of the full court for shifting the CBI special courts and the labor courts that are housed in Dwarka. In the meanwhile, the judicial officer had completed their training. On 26th of March, we had their valedictory function, and when their appointment orders were issued, we told them that you have to join on 9th of April, that is tomorrow. And that made us that all these 42 courts have to be functional by tomorrow 10 a.m. Otherwise, the High Court would have more than 50 officers without any courtroom to sit and without any place to work. Anticipating all these things, the Chief Secretary, the Chief Engineers of the PWD, Mr. Chauhan, all were called, and I can tell you that within 3 months they did what you are seeing today. Still, there are certain things to be completed, but our endeavor in commencing the course from tomorrow is completed. Initially, we had thought of having a grand function and having an inauguration of a court of this magnitude and complex in a grand way, but time constraint and the requirement of having this court functional tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. made us to think that let us have a function and make it operational from tomorrow, and that is why we are all here today. And I have to thank each and every brother and sister judge of the High Court for having stood by me in initiating this process, and the officers of the subordinate district courts, particularly the team Mr. Talwant Singh and his team from the central district, because it is the central district which is the parent district court, which is administratively and judicially under the statute which would under whom this court would be functioning. Everybody stood work shoulder to shoulder, and I'm happy to say that from tomorrow onwards this court would become functional. Yes, it's a new complex. We will have a lot of teething problem, but I can assure each one of you that we'll resolve all with the cooperation of each one concerned. We were supposed to have a very small opening ceremony, inaugural function. I think I have taken a lot of time in this evening, thanking each one of you for the cooperation and the wishes extended on this occasion. I conclude. Thank you. Good evening. Jai Hind.
इस अवसर पर राउज एवेन्यू डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट के जज ओपी सैनी ने कहा कि चीफ जस्टिस राजेंद्र मेनन के मार्गदर्शन की जरूरत हमें हमेशा पड़ेगी, और साथ ही भवन निर्माण में सहयोग करने वालों को भी धन्यवाद दिया।
May I say that this day in the history of district judiciary has become a reality due to the vision of Honorable Mr. Justice Rajendra Menon, Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi, and Honorable Chairperson BMCC, Honorable Mr. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt, and Honorable Mr. Justice G.S. Sistani, members BMCC, Rouse Avenue District Court Complex. Their constant guidance and motivation always encouraged me to execute the task and responsibility entrusted, as their lordships were always available to guide me with their valuable inputs as and when required. I am also very happy to welcome their lordships. This beautiful court complex also reflects the ideas and personality of Honorable Mr. Justice Siddharth Mittal, former chairperson BMCC, and other honorable members. My thanks to them also. We are also pleased by the benign presence of honorable companion judges who have come to bless us on this auspicious occasion by sparing their valuable time out of the busy schedule. I also extend a warm welcome to their lordships. I also extend a hearty welcome to Sri Vijay Dev, Chief Secretary, Government of NCT of Delhi, as without the support of the Government of Delhi, this project would not have seen the light of the day. This occasion has also become a reality with the constant support extended by the District and Sessions Judge Headquarters, Sri Talwant Singh, and Registrar General, High Court of Delhi, Sri Dinesh Sharma. I am delighted to offer a warm welcome to them. I also welcome learned district and session judges and principal judges family courts. We are also pleased by the presence of bar office bearers of the bar council and different bar associations. We recognize and appreciate the constant support and cooperation extended by them to us, and hope that the same would continue in future also. I extend a very warm welcome to them. I am also humbled to see the officers gathered here to mark the occasion, who have worked hard in the past many years to construct and hand over this beautiful complex for housing the district courts. I welcome officers of the Delhi government, senior officers of all other government departments, Shri Sanjeev Rastogi, Chief Project Manager, and his entire team. I also welcome architects Shri Gurmeet Singh Chauhan and Kothari Associates and their teams. I am fortunate to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues who have made a huge effort to make this event a success. From the bottom of my heart, I deeply appreciate and offer you all my most grateful welcome. A very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, guests and well-wishers who have come here to join us on this auspicious occasion of inauguration of the newly constructed state-of-the-art sport complex.
इस मौके पर दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट के जज रविंदर भट्ट, जीएस सिस्तानी के अलावा डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज, दिल्ली पुलिस कमिश्नर, कई गण्यमान्य व्यक्तियों ने कार्यक्रम में शिरकत की। कार्यक्रम के अंत में रजिस्ट्रार जनरल दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट दिनेश कुमार शर्मा ने कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित होने पर सभी को धन्यवाद दिया।
To our Honorable the Chief Justice, an epitome of sincerity, simplicity, compassion, hard work, and a perfect example of promptitude in decision making for having consented to inaugurate this court complex. Honorable the Chief Justice, with his ever smiling face, has endeared himself to the entire legal fraternity. Thanks for your blessings, sir. Lordship, we assure you that with the addition of this state-of-the-art infrastructure, we will work with added sincerity and endeavor to further strengthen the justice delivery system. We are conscious of the fact that with these enhanced facilities, expectations of a better performance from us have increased. But let me assure your Lordship that we shall live up to the task and should fulfill the expectations. We are extremely thankful to Honorable Mr. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt and Honorable Mr. Justice G.S. Sistani for having graced the occasion. The constant leadership, care and guidance of Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt and Honorable Mr. Justice G.S. Sistani, being chairperson and members of the BMCC, has enabled us to make this building functional and put systems in place. Honorable Mr. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt, a compassionate, intellectual and visionary judge, has always been available to us for his guidance and has taken care to invite suggestions from the would-be users of this facility like the trial court judges. We are privileged to work under your Lordship's inspirational leadership. Honorable Mr. Justice G.S. Sistani, a judge with great insight, a large heart, with firm resolve but pleasant disposition, a great human being with a meticulous eye for the finer details, has constantly encouraged us to work harder, and he has provided to us a rare platform to learn to work seamlessly as a team. We also acknowledge the contribution of Honorable Mr. Justice G.S. Sistani in providing us the beautiful artwork which has infused life and added charm to this building. Lordships, your leadership and guidance has enabled us to present this state-of-the-art court complex to litigants and other stakeholders, where we shall endeavor to impart quality and timely justice. We also take this opportunity to extend our deep sense of gratitude to our other honorable judges who have taken their valuable time out of their busy schedule to be part of this momentous occasion. We are thankful to Mr. Vijay Dev, Chief Secretary, Government of NCT of Delhi, and other Principal Secretaries of GNCT Delhi, and in particular the Department of PWD and Finance. We appreciate the day-to-day efforts of the team of Mr. Sanjeev Rastogi, Chief Project Manager. I also take this opportunity to extend our appreciation to our architects, Mrs. Kothari and Consultant Architect Mr. Gurmeet Singh Chauhan. We duly acknowledge their contribution and hard work put in to raise this beautiful high-utility complex. I am also thankful to Shri Amulya Patnaik, Commissioner of Police, for having accepted our request. We are thankful to Shri K.C. Mittal, Chairman Bar Council, and other members of Bar Council of Delhi, Shri Kirti Upal, President Delhi High Court Bar Association, other President and Secretaries of other Bar Associations and esteemed members of the Bar Associations for their benign presence. We are extremely thankful for their cooperation. We are very thankful to Shri Rahul Mehra and Shri Ramesh Singh, Standing Councils of GNCT Delhi, for having spared their valuable time. I also take this opportunity to extend our gratitude to Shri Talwant Singh, London District and Session Judge Headquarters, other London District and Session Judges, Principal Judges Family Court, Directors of Delhi Judicial Academy, and my fellow colleagues, brothers and sisters.